Okay, so this actually caught me off guard.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
So apparently, the San Antonio Spurs are interested in Grant Williams. This would actually be a really good pickup for us. For a couple reasons. Now, before I talk about it really quick, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So Grant Williams, 2 Spurs, 2 other teams, and apparently we're a threat to get him. At the very least, we might have a little bit of interest. Let's go ahead and read through. This past offseason, the Boston Celtics chose not to pay Grant Williams, and other teams are reportedly on the hunt for the forward. The 22nd draft pick in 2019 class had the opportunity to ink a new contract last month, yet his agent and the Celtics failed to come together on a rookie extension deal. Williams will be a restricted free agent next summer, but that doesn't mean other teams aren't already shopping for him. According to the sources close to Sean Devaney of Heavy Sports, the San Antonio Spurs, Orlando Magic, and Detroit Pistons are all in the market for Williams. These 3 teams are young and in the process of rebuilding, and the 23-year-old Williams could be a pivotal role player for them. While the Celtics did not extend Williams, they would likely hold on to him for the right price. An anonymous Eastern Conference executive who spoke to Devaney believes those trying to bring in Williams may front load his contract to prevent the Celtics from matching. So just overall, okay, how do I feel about it? First and foremost, he makes way too much money to wear this. This is god awful, dude. He got this from a Dollar Tree. This is awful. But with that being said, Grant Williams, it actually shocked me quite a bit, because one thing that you guys know that I've said plenty of times is that Grant Williams low key, and I know that some people might not like this, but he reminds me of Keldon. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Keldon is a better player, but as far as like the role that they play on their respective teams, I don't know, man. I feel like he's very close to Keldon. So if we put them on the same team, it definitely fits our mentality. It definitely fits what we got going on, our personality, because finally the San Antonio Spurs do have an identity, in which it felt like for a while we were trying to find that identity. But it looks like we're going in a direction where this is our identity. Really hard-nosed, tough, defensive basketball, grit and grind, okay, like the grit and grind Grizzlies. So I think that he would fit right in with the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know how I would like him and Keldon on the court together, but overall, man, this would be pretty nice. So as it stands right now, as far as what he's looking like, if you guys are wondering, and we'll look at all the stats in a minute, but the 4th-year Celtic is currently averaging 9.6 points per game and shooting an incredible 66.7% from beyond the arc. And obviously that will change, as they said. Now let's play this. I won't get in trouble. Don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. And it's in there. Okay. All right. You didn't see that. You didn't see that, YouTube. But yeah, so he is playing really well this season. He's a really good role player, and I think that it's going to work out pretty well if the San Antonio Spurs can get their hands on him. Now, as far as how much money they would throw at him, I mean, this article says that we could throw like 17, 18 million maybe. That's kind of high, but then at the same time, his experience is really important. Even though he's young, he has more experience than anyone on this roster as far as, you know, deep into the playoffs. I mean, we're not really talking the vets, right? We care more about the young guys. So he would definitely be a really good influence on this team. So I would definitely look forward to it. But 17, 18 million, that ain't bad. We got a lot of cap space, so that ain't bad. Now, with that being said, just looking at his stats really quickly, and we probably want to focus on last season a little bit more, because this is probably where he's going to end up at. But you can see that he only improved year after year after year. But right now, he's averaging 69.6 field goal percentage, which is ridiculous. And keep in mind, if he came to the San Antonio Spurs, these averages are going to be quite lower, okay? Right now, he is surrounded around talent. He comes to San Antonio, not saying we don't have talent. Okay, we got talent, but we don't have Jason Tatum. So his percentage is going to go down quite a bit. But as we see here, 69.6 field goal percentage, 66.7 three-point percentage, 85.7 free throw percentage, 4 rebounds a game, which is, that's tough. That's tough. This man's 6'6". That's tough. 1.8 assists per game and a block per game. He's averaging almost 10 points per game. But we'll probably see something close in the realm of this, maybe slightly lower, I would assume. But we can see here, which slightly lower field goal percentages, maybe more points, but who knows. 47.5 field goal percentage, 41.1 3-point percentage, 90% free throw percentage. Stupid impressive, by the way. I mean, I know he only takes like 1 per game. That's still stupid impressive. He makes them count. And 3.6 rebounds, so still around that 4 area. Assists per game, 0.7 blocks per game. But yeah. Anyways, I'm actually really looking forward to this. If this happened, I think this would be a great pickup for us, and I do think that he'll be worth the money. And on top of it, with the L's that we're taking this season, I would happily take Grant Williams in the offseason. So we'll see what happens there. We'll just keep this in the back of our minds as we go forward. Right now, you guys already know, more so focused on this whole Jakob Poeltl situation, because I'm expecting the Spurs to trade away Jakob, Doug, and Josh Richardson at some point. So that's more so what I'm focused on. But as the season goes on and as we go into the off season, we'll keep this in mind. That will be a great pickup. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later. Once again, support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, or become a Patreon YouTube member. Only $2 per month. Until next time, man. Bye.